Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails to Azure. We're in the previous episode. We made our way through the second part of the Holy Precincts. We went to the Domain of Fate, defeated Sigmund the Scarlet Ogre, the strongest Jaeger on the continent. Now, we were like 6 people, so it wasn't a fair one-on-one, but then again, that's Randy's power. Friendship. And so, with the path cleared, the barrier broken, we are going to the third and final layer of the Holy Precincts. So, come along with me as we grab a whopping 6 chests and get a couple of new fun monsters. Now then, what we got here? Stop right there! You're looking like the Zero Sorcerer, but you're a little different. The Zero Ranger, aha! A distant cousin. Let's go ahead. Throw some battle scopes. I don't even know if there's 11 enemies left in the game. Just about, I think. Now then, Zero Ranger, a being born of the Holy Precinct's power, governs space-time as an agent of divine spirit, and it's dead. Nice. Nola needs a little bit of tender loving care, you see. So what am I looking at? Okay. Cool. This is a thing. Let's cancel that team rush. Slam dunk 'em. Analyze. A species of worm that came from a rift between dimensions. It tries to swallow anything it can. Abaddon. And it's going down. Boosh. Now there's something here for me. EP charge 3 right there. If doing the right thing was easy, it wouldn't be heroic. If heroes were common, they wouldn't write legends about them. Ooh, legends of heroes? Also, we should go here for the first treasure chest on this list. That is how it goes. Also, this cool dude. Oh, try to shoot him in the back. He might be well armored, actually. Let's check him out. Let's not mess around. Let's just battle scope straight away. Evil Prim Phobos, a demon that once lurked the underworld, slows opponents' actions using Gehenna's miasma. Alright. Indeed, that's all I have to say to this guy, too. We might want to work together a little bit here. How about we do a little bit of Starblast 3? I felt threatened, okay? I felt threatened by his presence. I had to. There was no other way. Uh-oh. Another one. There's so many of them. Those are like instant kill. We remember what happened to Randy. You got taken into another dimension. Alright. Alright. I do need to scan you. An alternate cell from a separate dimension making contact results in total annihilation. Just wanted to point that out there. The total annihilation parts. You know, we have to. We have to. I think it's really our best bet here. Starblasts. Yeah. That works. We could take our time with this, dudes. Slam dunk them down. Ooh. Well done. Regular monsters are no match for us anymore. There are those Amadeus heals. This series set my path in life with this incredible focus on attention to detail. I was led to finding a community, a group of friends and passionate fans. Together, we made 2 wonders we could be eternally proud of and be. You can. You can. Oh. These boots. They go on you, Rixia. Also, you're missing a thing here. There you go. Man, since finding these games too, I don't have a lot of things that I'm like intensely interested in, I suppose. I don't really get up, but when I do find something, like I have with this, it's so many areas of my life, areas that I haven't really even talked about yet. But like, I dream about it. It's all I want to do when I come home is like play more Trails, and while it's bittersweet that we're nearing the end of a game, I'm just excited about the next game, and I get to share the journey, like the thought of editing them. Oh, what's the thumbnail gonna be? What's the title and description on this one? How can I angle this episode to like be as exciting as possible? How can I share this joy? It's... Man, thanks for all the hard work you've done. Mysterious treasure chest, quote people. Bam. Bam. Got a new enemy here. And he's getting scanned. An ancient dark dragon brought back to this world and enhanced by the Azure tree's power. Let's get him. Except for the fact that we didn't. Let's get him. Bursts. Going all in. Let's see. We could actually do like a Crimson Ray here. Actually see Randy toss out a crazy spell. Dude, that's... Dude. Wait, you've just been hiding this kind of power, Randy? Oh, I don't even know what that sound was, but... Wow. There he goes. I scanned him, right? Just double checking that I... Azure Tree, Holy Precincts. Yeah, looking good on that so far. Onwards we go. Wait, no, I came here. I came from here. Gosh, Carl. This way. There we go. I was so caught up in my battle against two dragons, so you have to excuse me. Now, we are looking for Zero Ranger. Regna Variel is in here. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Regna Variel. Oh, this is coming for me. It's coming for me. Oh, give up. Turn around. Get shot. There it is. Regna Variel. I am going to save on some of my battle scopes now, since I'm down to sort of the last batch, if you will. Blam. Oh. Too good at this game. Okay, we're still gonna need a Regna Variel then. Should be more of them. About dime a dozen. I hope. Though I'm not seeing anymore, but maybe down here. There we go. Come here. Give me a big old hug. You know, the good type of hug from behind. Alright, blam. Blam. Analyze. Regna Variel, a mysterious angelic archaism capable of freezing wide areas. Oh, you're going down. It's weak to fire, you know what that means. Time to bring out... Dude, this is kind of crazy too. I could just like burst and just do Crimson Ray with these fools. Also, it has ADF down. This damage is going to be insane. I'm thinking 13k at least. 19,000 damage. Damn. Crazy. Alright. Looking at the list of things, this feels main pathy. I think up here is the chest I want. Or no. Where's this side? Oh, I'm a little... My side path senses are leading me astray now. Alright, have the chest gotten here? From Zero to Azure, this has been an unforgettable journey. It was fun at times, and most definitely stressful at times. But still, thank you for supporting us. It meant the world and changed mine. WW. WW. Could it be? Could it be? Now then. Whoop. Move around here. This feels mainy. This feels very mainy. So we're gonna go ahead and move around. Boop. All the way around, 'cause I saw this chest. I did see this chest in the distance, and something tells me it's monster filled. Oh boy, these guys gotta die fast. These guys gotta die fast, so I'm gonna Rune of Triumph. So that Ellie gets ready to Star Blast us into another dimension. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna slam dunk this fool. Right here. And that's Venus Bell. Trails means the world to me too. I'm grateful I could share my world and my favorite story in it with you. Thank you for giving us a chance. DST. My pleasure. We got something. Venus Bell. Can act immediately after using Mirage Arts. Neat. Neat. Haven't really been playing around with a lot of those bells. Mostly because I don't like Merkabah and it reminds me of her. But also because I just... Guess I just don't. Whoosh. Now then, another Regniverio. Tactical shot to the back. A true officer of the law. Move around the giant abomination from born between rift dimensions. Emergency puppet. Huh. Second to last one. Oops. I just toggled auto skip. Which means this one's gonna get automatically skipped. Okay. Ow. She groaned. Still, pain be damned. She could feel her Genevieve. And on the floor to her right, she saw the chest she had spent weeks carving, hoping for her return. So you did get it. Oh, so close. So close. Now, I do believe you boys are hiding one more chest on this holy precinct. And double checking the enemy list here. Zero Ranger, Regniverio, Abaddon, Evil Prim Phobos, Org Graphos, and another one. Looking it over. That looks pretty good. Looks good in my book. Let's see. Ah, here's the path. A little sneaky, this one. Now, something tells me we're not getting out of here without another run-in with an old friend of ours. Where might he be? Straight into a dragon. That's how my day's going. Ah, just meteor breaker, you fools. Bam. Boosh. Bam. Blam. Now, do we do? This is probably optional. Indeed. Celestial Bomb EX. I've been keeping track of every single thing you've taken from me and my friends. Expect a lengthy call out in the future. Oh no. Oh. I've been keeping track too. Dude, I got the spreadsheet right here, dude. Spreadsheet right here. Ah, well then. Hello, old friend. Plow! Plow! I don't think our little toy gun's gonna work on this dude. Boosh. Nice double miss. Oh, ready to burst. We're gonna burst so hard right here. Do we burst now? First, we berserker. Blam! Bam bam. And then we burst. Let's go, gang. What elements is he weak to? I don't know. Because I need to actually scan the guy. A large golden cryptid in the form of a lion. The shaking of its mane distorts space and time. Avalon Gate ought to do the trick. That's a lot of damage. Usar Silverthorn. Bam. Energy missile. At least you picked the right bazooka. It'd be awkward otherwise. She came in and like, are you okay, guys? Whoops. Zoom. Damn. Pretty good damage. We got some pretty good damage going on here. All right. Also, but it is going to be using all my stuff. Yeah, Crimson Ray here. It's just so cool. Such a cool attack. Badoosh. There we go. 10k damage. Just 10k damage. Bam, bam. 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 Knock him down. Whew. Juggler, level 5. Oh, that's cool. We can now use Rune of Refuge. What is Rune of Refuge? I gotta know. Let's see. Oh. I think... Alright. Let's swap out this one with Juggler. Also, we're almost always gonna inflict random ailments. Which is fun, don't get me wrong. But so many things resist them. Aha! An elevator. Ooh. Now we're back down so we can easily get where we need to go. Alright. With the chest gotten and the monsters gotten in the Holy Precincts, let's see what lies ahead. Where are we now? Looks like this is as far as the Holy Precincts go.
And that gate likely leads to another domain.
There's another seal up ahead to go along with it.
If this is the last domain, then there's only one person it could belong to.
Arios? You finally arrived.
Arios. I knew it. I thought as much.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't expect you to overcome the ogre. That can only mean you no longer harbor the uncertainty you carried when we first met. But enough talk. I will be waiting at the end of my domain. Well, this is the home stretch.
Yes. For so long, Arios has been the standard the SSS held itself to, as well as our greatest rival. Now that you mention it, we've known him for just as long as we've known each other.
Yeah. I'll never forget that day you rescued us when we were trying to protect Ryu and Henri in the Geofront.
So that's what happens. It sounds like you all have quite an eventful history.
Let's go. Arios is waiting for us.
Right.
Roger Wilco. We're going. Ooh. Getting a very punished vibe here. Yeah, Domain of Penance.
What is all of this? This must be what lies within Arios' soul. Look at all of these chains. They're practically innumerable. Just how many burdens could he be shouldering?
Too many, that's for damn sure. The Scarlet Ogre may have put us through hell, but Arios' stake in this is clearly on a different level. This might even rival our battle against the Steel Maiden. Be that as it may, though, we've gone too far to turn back now. We have to overcome this, to take Kia back, to bring the truth to light, and to fulfill our promise to Shizuku. As long as we give it our all, body and soul, even the Divine Blade of Wind's domain is no match for us. Right. I'm finally here. The reality of what happened on that day 3 years ago is just ahead. Hold on a little longer, Guy. I'm gonna drag the facts out into the open once and for all. Oh boy. Let's do it. Take charge. Oh boy, how did that fit in the chest? Alright. We got bad boys coming out of the wazoo right here. But everybody, attack us 1. We don't have a lot of battle scopes left, but that's fine. We should go back to the Merkabah and buy some more, actually. A forbidden alchemical creation that generates mysterious force fields to distort space itself. Titania A. Very cool. Very cool. Can you distort this, though? Bam! Bam, 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 bam. And then, analysis paralysis. An ancient evil spirit clad in freezing air, capable of casting powerful arts at will. Astral Domina. Oh, they're coming in. Just what I asked for to grind for my cancel achievement. Bam, bam. Let's do it too. Stun break. Nice. You boys don't like this golden halo stuff. Have we really seen that in action? I feel like there's some crafts we just never cast out either. I'll throw dark matter in here just for funsies. Although I think Teal's probably gonna take this one home. Do a slam dunk. Yeah, Teal's got this. Get him. Oh, this one. Yeah. Billiard balls of fate. Bam, bam. Oh, that's Phantom, level 3. Oh, Rune of Illusion. All right. Oh, right. I gotta check what the other crafts are. What? Argem key? Wait, Argem key. Okay. I don't know. Seems to me like 8 blades, 1 leaf would be more impressive. Yeah. 8 blades, 1 leaf. Makes sense. Okay. I want to swap some of these boys around. So now that Phantom is there. The people in the back really ought to be carrying some different ones, though, so they can level up those as well. So we can get all the different master arts for the 4 base elements and the 3 higher elements. Oh. Kaplow. Maybe Lloyd doesn't lead us. Maybe Ella leads us. Alright. Right, so Lloyd's not the one who has anything going on there. Rune of Refuge. Party-wide effect. Grants physical immunity. Absorb 20% of attack craft damage dealt as HP? That's cool. So it's like an alternative to the Rune of Benevolence. It's a craft guard, but also a heal. Oh, I had to scan. That was like the whole... It's fine. We're... It's fine. Just gotta remember. Wind Serpent. It's interesting to have this track as a dungeon track, because it's usually not. Why is he the Divine Blade of Wind? Because it's Arios. I'm sorry. That was pretty McClaim. You should feel bad. The door is sealed shut. I've gotten a key. Let's see what we can do with that key. This place, there's Silver Gate. Use the Argem key? Yeah. The domain of kink stands before us. I already faced you, little fairy. But you! What am I looking at here? Just freaking. I feel like there could be so much Lord Pazuzu. Alright. Let's bring down Pazuzu. Battlescope. An evil spirit that can call forth storms and vermin, sowing chaos wherever it goes. They're so cool, all of them. They're so cool. Speaking of cool, I gotta check that other one that we got, the Rune of Illusion. Okay. So, we got you scanned. You're the one I did not get scanned, so I'm gonna try that again. Boom, boom. Battlescope. Zero Knight, a being born of the Holy Precinct's power, swings a peerless blade as an agent of divine might. Rune of Illusion grants stealth. EP consumption is halved? Whoa, these are so cool. Sucks that I can only have one active at a time though. So yeah, we're now invisible. And I could like drop some crazy stuff, like only use half EP on it. Dude, that's kind of crazy. I want to see this this attack. Yeah, so we're striking from the shadows. It doesn't know. I'm gonna let this go to TLoH. Oh, it's on a guard turn? No! I want to see this either way. Oh! We just summon a busty water babe. Boosh. And hit him with balls of water. And then a kiss. Holy smokes. All of that just to be guarded. Man, I know that feeling. Bam. Rune of Illusion, so cool though. Also, that was a great, cool water attack. Sleep 2. Right there.
But I couldn't wait till midnight, Genevieve replied through a fit of giddiness. She lightened her hug, but only so she could plant a long overdue kiss. I've missed you. Oh, I love you so much, Jubilee.
Trails in the Chest, Part 2. And we got there in the end. Oh man. So in the coming sort of wrap up Nightmare playthrough, all the rest of the things episodes, I'll be stitching together those clips from everything that we've done so far. Rather, all the pieces of the story, so that we can see it in its completeness. The full saga. Second to last place this game has to offer: Pazuzu, Titania A, Zero Knight, Astral Domina. And then it's gonna be the boss, I think, with 2 companions, if I'm reading that right. Don't get in our way. I gotta also remember to swap back to the proper stuff here. Star Blast. Bam, 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 bam. Arch, you say? No. No, you don't. No, you don't. The Goldia key. Take that. Damn, I was one dungeon away from talking chest retirement too. That's how it goes. Let me do what I wanted to do and just re-swap some of these things here. Axe on you, and just trolley over here. And you girls really ought to do some of these other ones, like Katse is fun. But I gotta get some of the other elements up here too, like Emblem. Yeah, I really do gotta focus on some of the other elements here, like Kusanagi. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. How many chests? There's 4 chests left in this entire game. Wow, that's a wild sentence for me to be saying. Now, there are some treasure chests and the like we can only get on New Game Plus, as far as I believe, because I know there's monsters we haven't been able to get, and I assume there's chests associated with that. And more monsters appeared. Let's get them. Blam. Going down. I need to beat around the bush. Time gem. Order in the courts. Everybody. Order in the courts. Order in the courts. I'll take that right there. Every court's gotten. Psst. Want to know a secret exploit to respawn all the chests you've opened so far? Get this. All you have to do is go to the title screen and select New Game. That's wild. The Time Gem. Mighty. So Time Gem is... Oh yeah, it's the greatest cast. It's the greatest cast. One of them all. Yes. Time gem. Nice. Put that on our dear TLoH. Looking fine. 3 more chests to go. Achievement in our back pockets. Just want to double check. We did scan all the 4 of them. We did. Where do we come down? Now we have to use the noggin. Let me go up here. Yeah, because that's the lever we pulled. Okay. My senses failed me this day. It was up here. Because now we have the Goldia key for the gold gates. Who'd have thunk it? I don't know where I insert the key. I don't want to know. So we have a lever there I could pull, which is probably going to be beneficial for me. I should probably just do it. Because that opens up the main bridge. I'm still going to need to navigate around a little bit here. I really like this track. It is a little reflective. A little reflective and beautiful. And it's one associated with, like, when Zidon the Wolf comes as well. Evergreen. 11 months ago, the SSS gained its foremost rival in Arios. It's only fitting that I have to overcome him to see this story through to the end. You can do this. Thank you. Thank you, disembodied chest voice. 2 more to go. What can I say? It's all coming down to this. 2 more monster chests. Monsters appeared. The guitars are roaring. Alright. Rune of Triumph going out. Now, you will pay. Let's see. Well, how do I want to make them pay? How do I want to make them pay? A big old Divine Crusades? Yeah. Boosh. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, they're out of here. Oh, are they all stealthing? Well, I'll take care of the guy who's here. Well, I know they're here. They can't fool me. So I'll just Avalon Gate. Can I hit somebody who's stealth with an AoE? We're about to find out. I don't know if I've tried. Dodge these. I cannot, in fact. I cannot. Zoom. Alright, you just gave yourself away, you fool! Oosh. Cool attack, though. Oh, you call a little ally. But really, it's time to die. Time to die. I'm sealed. I'm just gonna move out of here. Do we extend? Or do we end? I think we end. Then we immediately cast it again. Rune of Triumph. Dance of the Moon. Oh, on Ellie. I see playing favorites. Alright. Boosh. No, Randy. Just stay over there. Boosh. Ooh. Mjolnir. I mean, I appreciate it, but Lloyd decided that after all of this, he would take a fishing trip on his new boat, the SSS. That's a boat pun. Mjolnir. Blessed hammers thought to have been sealed in heaven. Well, I have infinity. I'm gonna go with those. And so, the final chest of the game. Monsters appeared. Only fitting. And in a display you've seen before, the power of love conquers all. Noval key. With that, everybody, the treasure chest list is, well, it's done, but I can't throw it in the trash because I made 2 columns for New Game and New Game Plus because I gotta re-get all of these on New Game Plus. Wait, trails to treasure! Open every treasure chest! Yes! I wasn't quite sure. I was like, yes! Ooh! Wait, I don't have to! I don't have to! They didn't put treasure chests in! Oh! I didn't think too much about this. I didn't want to look at the achievements too much due to the whole Grizzly Grim thing. Oh, that's so good. That means I don't have to go get the treasure chest. And I'm not going to! You can't make me! Soon, all that will await you are Erebonian chests. Time for ultra silence. Oh, I got a bit of a stealth reference in there too. That was the last chest that's ever going to speak to us. That's, in a way, heartbreaking. Man, I love the talking chests as an idea. If you don't know how it came about, so when the translation team, this is how I understand the story, began to translate Trails in the Sky FC, the first game, they found that every single chest just said something akin to "the chest is empty" in Japanese, but they were all unique strings. Like, they were all unique pieces of text. So if you had to, translate that, you have to translate it and like duplicate it all over. So they were like, why don't we tweak this a little? Why don't we do something fun with it? And that's how that came about. But a new era. I believe from the Trail of Cold Steel games, there was a new, or rather the people who did Trails in the Sky did not do the translation on Trails of Cold Steel. So it's gonna be, but it's just a new era. It's gonna be a new era in so many respects. The silent chests are just a part of it. We know Arios awaits. We have the whole path ahead clear for us now. So what we're gonna do is just very briefly, and it's really quick to do now, except for the fact that I don't have the EP to do it. Just rune a triumph, and then kick some butts. And we're gonna make sure that we have plenty of burst coming into this too. Oh my gosh, you just had to. Whenever I think I can just zoom through, you pull me back down to earth. This is why we like to sneak up on foes. So I'm gonna look at you over here. I'm coming for your rump, good sir. Party max advantage. Bam! Runa Triumph. Boop. That's what we like to see. We should also be doing pretty. What are you? Yeah, your weakness. I'm just gonna Golden Halo here. Whoosh. Bam bam. I think we're good level-wise too, because we're not getting absurd amounts of XP. I think we're at a pretty decent level for the challenge we are about to undertake. Arios McLean, Divine Blades of Frickin' Winds. Okay. Well, I assume I have a healing station over here. Indeed I do. And they played right into my trap card, because that means you're gonna respawn the enemies that are easy to get to so that I can get all the craft points I need. I just need to cast this once and then we're out. Except for the fact that I don't have enough since I didn't spend any time at that healing station. So instead, Runa Triumph. Let's do it. Bam. Well, with that, it's time to take on Arios. We still have time. We still have time left in the episode. Ooh. Domain of Penance. Leave it to Lloyd to find out the truth of what happened all those years ago and put Guy to rest. You're here. Arios! What? Not gonna wear those snazzy new threads of yours, Mr. Secretary? I only wore that uniform at President Croix's behest. Frankly, I was never comfortable in it. After the declaration of invalidity, I haven't felt as though I have the right to wear it. I stand before you not as a bracer, nor as the Secretary of Defense, but as a tainted swordsman wielding a tarnished blade. Nothing more, nothing less.
Arios? How did it come to this? He is self-disciplined to a fault. I don't know what to say. I have so many questions I want to ask you that it's hard to sort them out in my head. But I guess the first one should be, are you willing to answer them?
Of course. That was my intention. Ask away. I will answer any question you have, save for one.
All right.
The accident 5 years ago.
I'm sorry for bringing up painful memories, but could you tell us about the accident that happened 5 years ago?
Yes, there's no need to hide it any longer. That accident was caused by a truck exploding on a street in the middle of the city. It was, as I'm sure you've all realized, a product of an information war between Erebonia and Calvert.
Just as we thought. Then your wife and Shizuku.
Yes, there was much that my family lost that day. Saya, her life, and Shizuku, her sight. In the 5 years since, both countries' intelligence agencies have developed and incidents of sabotage have ceased. Though the truth remains that their feud in the shadows has resulted in decades worth of victims like Saya. That would include your parents, Lloyd, as well as the family of Mr. Grimwood. The hell?
Didn't Lloyd's parents... Yes, they passed away 15 years ago in an airship crash. Right, just like I mentioned back at the cemetery. I was so little at the time that I can barely even remember it. You don't mean to say that accident also claimed Mr. Grimwood's family, do you?
What I do. His wife and children were aboard that airship as well. I was lucky to still have Shizuku. I can't imagine the agony that comes with losing everything you hold dear. After the incident, Mr. Grimwood and Guy came to know one another, sharing in their mourning for the family they had lost.
I can't believe it.
After that incident 5 years ago, I turned in my police badge and went knocking on the Bracer Guild's door. I had my reasons for resigning: the cost of Shizuku's hospital bills, my dissatisfaction with the department. But above all, I was running away from the pain of losing Saya. With the Bracer's workload, I was never short on distractions. I could strip myself of any moments of grief.
Arios. The families of Yin's targets must go through this very same thing. There's been something I haven't been able to shake from my mind all this time. It's how you ever became involved with this scheme in the first place.
Oh?
Uncle Theodore and Belle are well versed in banking and economics, and their lineage links them to the cult, but that doesn't fill every gap.
Like how you knew about the information war between the Empire and Republic, for one. I don't buy that either of those two has the contacts to know about that sort of thing.
Nor do you have any prior connection to their family. And yet, once Mr. Croix took office as president, he immediately appointed you as Secretary of Defense. Hold on a second. Does that mean Mr. Grimwood was the one who brought you all together?
That's my guess. Do you dispute that? No. You assume correctly. Just like the SSS, Guy and I often relied on Mr. Grimwood and his information network. He was pivotal in a fair number of our cases. He was so well informed that he was even called upon as a civil advisor during the operation to purge the cult's lodges. After I became a bracer, I continued to exchange information with him on a regular basis. As for the Croix family, Mr. Grimwood was already acquainted with them due to the IBC's legal affairs. The nature of his position allowed him to amass all of the information and resources he required into one place. Every step Croix took toward gaining our independence, as well as the power of the Septerion, was by Mr. Grimwood's design. All the while, both his daughter and his legal counsel were working toward their master plan behind his back.
Their master plan? The Azure Zero project?
Precisely. It didn't take long for Mr. Grimwood to realize the truth about the incident Saya and Shizuku suffered. He informed me of it shortly after. That was what led me to cooperate with him. There is your answer.
So everything has gone according to Mr. Grimwood and Maribel's plan.
That's one hell of a story.
Key on the auction. While we're asking questions here, there's something I've been wondering about. You were the one who moved Kia from the bottom of the Sun Fort, weren't you? Then you swapped her with the Rosenberg doll that was meant to be sold off at the Schwartz-A auction. Now that you mention it, we never did manage to solve that particular side of the mystery.
It's just as you say. But the idea itself was actually Maribel's, now Mr. Grimwood's. Having foreseen Joachim's actions to their finest points, she knew exactly how to exploit them. She was easily able to teleport us to the fort's lowest stratum, whereupon we freed the girl from the cradle atop the altar. I then switched her with the Rosenberg doll that was brought from Remiferia. Maribel was also the one who arranged for the doll to be put up for auction, with Rivace none the wiser.
To think she was so involved. I still don't understand though. What would Maribel gain by doing that in the first place? If she needed Kia for the project, why not just take her into custody until the time was right?
First, she wanted to involve Heiyui to further jeopardize Rivace's position and begin the chain that would lead to their downfall. Her plan was for the child to awaken during the auction, allowing Maribel to publicly spring to action. With Marconi and his bewildered guests as an audience, she would volunteer to take custody of the girl on behalf of the IBC. Were Heiyui to take action at that point, things would have likely gone awry. Thus, as a precaution, I remained undercover in the manor to observe. We had a contingency plan for every possible outcome that could have occurred. You two are crazy with a capital C, I swear.
Until now, I wasn't aware it was possible to be too prepared. I did suspect there was someone else lurking in the shadows that night.
As for her second motive, Maribel wished to gauge the potential of the Septerion by having it awaken under extraordinary circumstances.
Gauge her potential? What does that mean?
Those were Maribel's words, so I couldn't tell you precisely. It may have been one of the conditions necessary to rouse the child from her long slumber. But whether by coincidence or the hand of Arios, she finally awoke when you were in her presence. I doubt even Maribel could have anticipated that. But she didn't seem to mind, nor did she object to all of you taking the child in under your wing. Well, I'm stumped. Well, if I can get into her headspace.
Belle, what in the world were you planning?
The day Guy Bannings died.
There's just one more thing. I want you to tell me what really happened on the day my brother died. Can you do that?
Very well. It was 2 years after I resigned from the police following Saya's passing. I had been cooperating with Mr. Grimwood and the others as they laid the groundwork for their plan. None of it was legal. They had already woven quite a conspiracy at that point. However, no one, not even the guilds, had an inkling of what was taking shape beneath Crossbell's surface. Save for one exception, my former partner, Guy Bannings. Guy was tenacious and had a keen eye for finding the truth. At the time, he was closing in on a number of hidden plots. From the information war between Erebonia and Calvert, to Speaker Hartman's connections with Ravache and the remnants of the DG cult. After digging deeper, he even came upon the Croix family's plans buried behind it all. And then, one rainy day, Guy asked me to meet with him at the newly established construction site of Orcus Tower. Suffice it to say, he hadn't uncovered all of the project's details. But Guy's suspicions were shockingly accurate, right down to the scope of the plan itself. He predicted that Croix would utilize the cult and mafia to eventually ascend to the top of the political world. He predicted that a foreign power would be framed for an attack on Crossbell City, fueling the bid for state independence. He even predicted that the Croix family aimed to create something that could intimidate and seize control of the entire continent. To my surprise, he had gotten to the very heart of the conspiracy. After that, Guy refused to back down. It was clear this wasn't something we could resolve with words. And so, we began our fight to the death as the rain poured down upon us. Between the two of us, I was always the better fighter, but Guy's strength came from his unbreakable will. Our duel raged on as we traded blow after blow, exhausting each other's stamina as the rain continued to fall. Until finally, Guy lost his life. I was the one who took his tonfa from the scene of the crime. I did it to hide the evidence, the scars that my Tachi left on them.
Yeah, but you left out the bullet wounds. And I think we're gonna have to go talk to the man behind it all to hear the full story then. So that's what happened.
There you have it, the truth of what transpired on that rainy day. The mafioso wandering off with Guy's badge was an unforeseen twist. But with that, I believe I've answered every question you could have. There should be no more room for doubt.
No. You know as well as I do that my brother died from a bullet to the back. Why leave out the cause of death in your account of that day?
I was a member of the police force. It only follows that I can wield a gun. His persistence left me no choice. It was my last resort to settle our fight.
Stop lying, Arios. If your lives were on the line, he never would have given you the opportunity to draw a gun, much less shoot him in the back. It's just not possible.
About time you fessed up, pal.
Indeed. Who really shot Guy? Please, tell us.
You can frame it however you'd like, but the fact remains that my actions were what led to Guy's death. And even still, I choose to continue working on the project that had taken my former partner's life. Even now, I'm desecrating the life of an innocent girl to complete that very same project. Every sin I've committed has been for the sake of avenging Saya, as well as securing Shizuku's future.
Arios, do you truly believe Shizuku is happy about what you're doing?
I'm perfectly aware that she isn't. But Crossbell's ill-starred fate stole her mother from the world, and the light from her eyes. So long as this state retains its status as a geostrategic position, it will have no hope of salvation. That is, unless we experience a miracle that transcends the laws of the human world. 3 years ago, Guy lost his life in a mortal combat against me, and yet he didn't even curse my name. And now, Kia, holding the power of a Septarian, has healed Shizuku's eyes. I have no intention of undoing what was been done, my self-serving transgressions included. If you cannot accept that, then you're welcome to convince me with force. Take up the tonfa your brother left you, and show me that you're willing to avenge him. Open a path before you, and take back what you cherish most.
Fine. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't about taking revenge for my brother. Our division was established for a more modest reason, to honor Guy Bannings and his will. Right now, the special support section is carrying the hopes and wishes of so many people, including Shizuku. So if you plan to stand as a barrier against us, then we're gonna surmount it, take Kia back, and solve this case once and for all.
You tell him, leader.
Shizuku's waiting for us over at Orcus Tower. And we will not be going back without you in tow. Count me in. I'll support you guys with all I've got. I will do everything in my power as well.
Very good. You stand before Arios McLean, master of the second form of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. I've made my choice. I shall forego your justice to make my desires a reality. Come, Special Support Section. Right! It's time. Arios the Divine Blade of Wind. 0 Ranger and 0 Sorcerer. I gotta get some scans in. I gotta get some scans in here. Alright. Start with the weaker ones. 0 Sorcerer, a being born of the Holy Precincts power, wields mighty arts as an agent of the Divine Worlds. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Can't quite reach, but I can reach Arios. I can reach Arios, oh boy. Yeah. Let's go to Arios. Then I'm gonna panic pop Tio. Also push a crit onto one of my dudes. Arios the Divine Blade of Wind. Like 100,000 HP. Level 112. The Peerless Divine Blade of Wind. Fights with lightning quick swordsmanship. 0 fielding up. Bring it on. Crashing Wave on a guard. Coming in. On a guard. Okay. What do we do with this crit right here? There is an order of operations to things. But I think it's good to pop. Yeah. Let's pop this. Going in. Berserker style. Bam. Good. That gives us burst, which is huge. I have to use that soon, though. Before we do, I gotta know who this person is. I gotta scan him. 0 Ranger, a being born of the Holy Precincts power, governs space-time as an agent of divine spirits. Now comes a crit. I'm not letting you have that. Sorry. No can do. This is for Guy. With his Tomphus. The same Tomphus you cut all those years ago. Get him, Lloyd. Bring down this barrier. Go. Divine Crusades. So we can take care of his ally right here. Send them flying. Curve them. Show them what we're made of. This one's for Guy. Boom! Alright, I'm ready to burst now. Okay. You're outnumbered, you're outnumbered. We're bursting. Okay. Arios the Divine Blade of Wind. It might be worth just doing crazy stuff like Crimson Ray here. Like, it does so much damage even if he's not like a supreme archer. and just getting to throw that out instantly. I don't think I can pass that up, honestly. How much damage are we talking here? 3k? I was kind of hoping for more, but I definitely want Rune of Benevolence here. Because if freaking Crimson Fall or Scarlet Ogre just like landed his butt on top of us, that almost wrecked me. Yeah, bam, bam. Yeah, 4k with the hit. I think I'm better off sticking with the hit. Though maybe for someone like Ellie, it's actually better. Throw out a Crimson Ray here. Now we have a crit that's gonna go to TLoH. I think that's actually gonna be okay, because I can extend sort of the power of the attack, and that's going to damage him. So, extend. I think that did crit damage? I'm not sure. Regardless, we are standing strong together. Encourage your friends, Lloyds. It's what you do best. And then, our girl right here. Our girl right here. I just feel like he has something crazy coming up around the corner, and I don't know what to do. I might just play some support here. I'm just gonna play support. We're gonna take this super nice and easy here. I'm gonna freaking Death Scorpion 2 on his butt, just because it's been a while. Oh boy. So we just take some time to think. We're definitely gonna keep our defenses up with stuff like Tio, because he has something. He's the Divine Blade of Wind. I've seen what freaking Cassius Bright can do. Don't trust him for a second. We're extending. Zoom. Oh man, it's such a cool mechanic. I love it so much. And here we go. Chrono Drive. Bring it on. Only Lloyd doesn't have a shield, but he has high evasion. Avalanche Cleaver. No can do. He's focusing single targets. I think that's what he has. That's gonna make this very difficult for him. Blam! I'm gonna go for a Star Blast with... Uh-oh. There we go. Oh! Another top down! Oh boy. Oh, Lloyd did not dodge. That would have been like 18,000 damage across the board if I wasn't ready for it. But I was. Arios McLean, 11 months ago. I was in the Geofront. We all were in the Geofront. We didn't know what we were doing. We almost let 2 kids get hurt due to our inexperience. You were there as an enemy. No, as a mentor. And now, getting ready with the Star Blasts. Or is it really gonna be the Star Blast that does it? I kinda want it to be the Meteor Breaker. I'll show you how far I've come. How far we've come. And I will honor Guy's legacy. Oh, he's so close. He's so freaking close. Take him down. Oh, so close. Man, I gotta say, okay. I need my boy Lloyd's. Lloyd needs this kill. Lloyd needs this kill. Energy missile, just what I needed. Just what I needed. Thank you. Bam. With the power of my friends. Would be cool to do. You know, this is what it's gonna be. This is what it's gonna be! He's down. You're going no further than that. Hey, we're the same level as Arios now. That's kind of wild. 2 Zerum powders, thank you. Lloyd, each and every one of you, you've all become so strong. That's because I always had you to look up to for inspiration, Arios. That's right. Without you waiting at the summit, I don't know if you'd have climbed this far.
I feel the same way. You were always the barrier we were measured against, the standard we strove to meet.
Spare me. I don't deserve that kind of praise now of all times.
Arios. The person who shot my brother that day wasn't you, was it? It was Mr. Grimwood.
No freaking way. What makes you think that?
A simple process of elimination. Given the murder circumstances, the only remaining suspects other than Mr. Grimwood are Dieter and Merkabah. But Dieter didn't know the broader plan, and Merkabah doesn't have any prior connection to my brother. Mr. Grimwood, though, he and Guy knew each other very well. You said so yourself. Plus, his work often takes him abroad. As with any occupation tied to the law, it's no surprise he knew how to use a handgun for self-defense. What do you have to say?
Your reasoning isn't without its flaws. I suppose I have to give credit where it's due.
Hey, Arios. Looks to me like the two of us are at our limits. Why don't we call it a tie for now?
Don't be ridiculous. Both of us know full well that I can't let you leave. If you plan on attending your wedding next month, you'll have to strike me down for good.
Come on. What do you take me for? If I did that, how would you and Shizuku ever make it to our big day? Don't worry. I haven't told anyone about this project of yours yet. I thought about getting Dudley to lend me a hand, but the guy plays things by the book too much, you know. I haven't even let Sergey in on it. Wild, huh?
What? Don't you realize that you're giving me even more reason to kill you?
Oh, who are you kidding? You're not enough of a rat for a move like that. I wouldn't have come here on my own if I thought you were. Come on, man. Why don't we call this whole thing off and go grab us some drinks? We haven't had a good conversation in, what, 2 years now? You can listen to me brag all about Lloyd and my beautiful bride-to-be.
You never change, do you? Your brother is already 15, isn't he?
Yep, kid's real bright. Nothing at all like me. I'm thinking of sending him to some fancy schmancy school somewhere. Anyway, where to? It's raining. Garante's probably the closest.
Mr. Grimwood!
So, you were the puppet master all along.
Forgive me, Guy. I thought about inviting you, considering what happened to your parents. But in the end, I knew that you would never have approved. Mr. Grimwood!
You got me there. With you at the helm, maybe that project won't work out after all. But eventually, someone's bound to take my place.
Yes, I imagine so. Guy, stay with me!
Ah, damn it all. Lloyd, Cecile, if only I'd seen this coming. Guy, how horrible.
Damn, that's cold.
Thank you
for recounting my brother's final moments. I don't deserve your thanks. Mr. Grimwood isn't going to be easy for you to get through to. To say nothing of Kia. Her determination is firm. It's going to take everything you have to change their minds.
Lloyd. Finally, I can stand as tall as my brother once did. Thank you, everyone. I never would have been able to get this far without you.
What the hell are you talking about?
It was because of you that we were finally able to overcome the barrier that Arios presented us. Furthermore, doing so dispelled the mystery surrounding Guy's death. Exactly. We simply wanted to support you, just as we always have. Though unfortunately, I think our greatest trial is still ahead of us. Agreed. Merkabah, Mr. Grimwood, and Kia are all waiting for us. Yeah. The final seal should have been released. Let's head on back to the Holy Precincts and check it out. He's unconscious, but his life isn't in any danger from what I can tell.
Man, though, that was one hell of a fight. Didn't even matter that he was outnumbered.
He certainly lives up to his title. I'd like to bring Arios back to the Merkabah, knowing how worried Shizuku is about him. But Merkabah and Mr. Grimwood are waiting for us. I feel bad, but there'll be time to come back once everything's over. Right, let's be off.
I mean, we saw Mr. Grimwood as the killer coming a long ways away. What I'm wondering, the big mystery that remains to me, is why? What's the ploy with the Azure tree? What does it do? And how could it persuade so many people to take up arms?
The seal blocking the elevator has been lifted. Then taking it up should lead us straight to Kia.
Yep, no doubt about it.
We managed to beat Arios, but we still have Merkabah to contend with. There's no telling what she's capable of. Let's return to the Merkabah and make our final preparations. We can't afford to fail. We're taking Kia back, no matter the cost. Right. Just remember, this will be our last chance to take care of any unfinished business we have elsewhere.
Indeed, Rixia. Indeed, but as I was saying, how we wrapped everybody into this ploy, like good people, like genuinely good people. The power of this tree tempted them, and they think that the means, the other way around, the end justify the means. Wait, is this right? If I want to go back? Oh no, it's not. Oh, wait. Oh, I just go straight through. There we go. Before we wrap up today, one last little trip back. The Merkabah. And with that, moments ago, as we were busy fighting the Divine Blade of Wind, our radar detected another flying object entering the Holy Precincts. It appeared to be the red constellation's Beowulf.
What? They didn't attack, did they?
No, they landed at a different point of the Azure tree without engaging us, then took off again a short while later. I could only presume that they arrived to collect the Scarlet Ogre and Bloody Shirley.
Damn it. If we weren't so pressed for time, we could have arrested them and brought them in for questioning.
I understand how you feel, but we have other priorities. Sadly, the standby team was in no position to stop them either. A Jaeger's skill in combat is only matched by their ability to make a swift and sensible retreat.
There's a chance we might cross paths with them again someday. But right now, all that matters is putting this crisis to rest.
Precisely. You should make sure you're prepared before heading into the final battle.
I will. Whew, I'm a bit lightheaded. Scenes like the ones between Arios and Guy. Oh, they're so fun to play out. It's so fun. The drama, in the rain, they're fighting. Oh, the betrayal, Mr. Grimwood. Oh, man, leaves me a little dizzy. I just give my all. Just give my all and have fun with it. Huh? Okay, is this new?
Tch, that's your problem. I try to show some concern for you jerks and you up and mock me. Huh, whatever, just trying to get yourself whooped too hard out there. Soon to fix this dumpster fire, soon I get back to chilling on the herbal net.
Or maybe not, but he said something. This feels new.
Sometimes I get so anxious that I feel like I'm fighting right alongside you all. That's why I'm gonna do my part too. As long as my name is Fran Seeker, I'm gonna keep praying that you know and everyone else stays safe. You've been coming back in one piece every time so far. Don't stop now.
I won't. Now, since there's no treasure chest left to get and all of that, I can start swapping out some stuff like the detection quartz I don't need anymore, for instance. Heaven's Eye, I don't really need anymore. So I'm gonna do a little quartz run here. But before we do that, I just want to check. It is different.
At last, we can finally make our way to Kia. Belle and Mr. Grimwood will be waiting for us too.
Are you going to be okay, Ellie?
Belle must have a personal stake in all this. She's always had her quirks, baffling as they can be. Maybe that's part of what drew me to her. But no matter what her reasoning is, a plan that hinges on someone else's sacrifice is unacceptable.
I couldn't agree more. While I still don't understand Merkabah and Mr. Grimwood's ultimate goal, I know that we can't let them hurt Kia a minute longer. Listen, Ellie, it may be hard to go up against your best friend, but all of us are here to support you. Can we count on your help?
I was already prepared to give it. She and I have been friends since childhood. It's for that exact reason that I must make her recognize the error of her ways. This is it. The end is finally here. We've come so far. All that's left is to believe in ourselves and charge our way through one final battle. Now, even if we succeed, it will mean the end of Crossbell's tough times ahead.
That's true. But if we're ever going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, we have to take it one day at a time. Our victory today will be the first step towards securing Crossbell's future.
I think my dad would say the exact same thing if he were still with us. It's the first step. No, the next step in protecting our home. And we're gonna take it together, Lloyd. Before I'm a police officer or even a guardsman, I'm your friend and comrade who loves her estate. Our journey's nearing its end. I don't know how useful Yin's skills will be against whatever it is Merkabah has at her disposal. But if you summon me to the front lines, I will fight alongside you with every fiber of my being.
Thanks, Rixia. I mean it. You know, it's funny. We've already fought a bunch of times while you were Yin. Both side by side and against each other.
Sorry about that. I still haven't decided whether to follow the path of the performer or of Yin. What I know right now is that I want to protect Crossbell, the place that gave me, Ilya, and everyone else a home. If my abilities as Yin prove useful to that end, then I won't hesitate to wield them.
Thanks, Rixia. We're happy to have you. We'll fight to protect what matters most to us. Together.
Agreed.
It's almost time. This final battle will determine the fate of Crossbell. At first, I didn't have the highest hopes considering our lack of church personnel. We've somehow managed to come this far. And with the SSS, I'm sure you can pull this off. Make sure you got your equipment in order before you go to close things out. I will, good sir. I will equip to... Right, I gotta go one step out. Items. Items. There's not that many foes left in the game. But there's always New Game Plus. I'll buy 20 battle scopes. I should see us through. It helped to finally get some direct information from the Divine Blade of Wind, but we've still got a few unsolved mysteries on our hands. For starters, the full details of the Azure Zero project, orchestrated by Grizzly Grimm. Then there's Kia's capabilities at the Septarian of Zero, as well as how Merkabah plans to utilize her. The only way we're gonna find out any of those things is by hearing it from the horses' mouths.
That's true. If we make our way to them, we're sure to get the final few answers we've been searching for, including why Kia agreed to help them in the first place.
Well, try not to get too strung up about it. There's one thing I've learned since joining the SSS. It's that the bond you all share with Kia is the real deal. No matter what happens, as long as you all continue to fight for her, there's hope that she'll listen.
That's what I'm banking on. But hey, what's with this you-all business? You make it sound like you aren't included. We're rescuing her together, Wazy. You're a member of the SSS, and that makes you as much a part of our family as anyone. Kia would say just the same.
You really have a way with speeches, you know that? But you're right. I guess the little girl has 3 overprotective dads now. No. So, our final showdown's set. The SSS versus Mystifying Merkabah and Ian Puppet Master Grimwood. If this was just about raw strength, they wouldn't even be half as tough as my uncle or Arios. And with Keto in their hands as the Septarian of Zero, they're gonna be pretty damn tough to put down.
Yeah, this might be even more difficult than our bout with Arios. Let's not forget.
The truth is waiting for us up there. Together, there's no barrier we can't overcome.
I don't sound like that, do I?
We've been hanging out for so long that I know what you're gonna say before you even think it. So don't worry, I ain't backing down from a fight. I mean, our little girl's waiting for her papas to come pick her up. Wouldn't want to let her down, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's bring Kia home.
It's been 3 years since Guy Bannings' death, but now the truth of the matter has finally come to light. All this time, McLean had been keeping it to himself, shouldering the burden of it on his own. What a simpleton.
It was his penance for everything that happened, his way of moving forward. In a way, maybe it's also been his source of strength all these years.
What you call strength, I call stupidity. Deep down, he knows it too. That's why he gave you the opening you needed. That aside, you finally learned all that you've been seeking about your brother's passing. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I really have. There's still a lot for me to sort out once this is over, but I'm content for now. I just leaves one final barrier standing our way. We have to defeat Merkabah and Mr. Grimwood to bring an end to this.
That's right. Moving forward is the only way to close the books on this case for good. I hope you're ready to take that final step.
I am. And you?
Well, actually, let's do this for and then TLoH. There's not much more to say now that you made it this far. You've got a tough battle up ahead, but I know that Arios will be there to guide you. Please be careful and may the goddess protect you all. And Tio.
Learning that Guy had been murdered by Mr. Grimwood, one of his closest friends, it left me speechless. And he was willing to resort to such drastic measures makes me wonder just what the Azure Zero project is. But above all, I question whether we can stand a chance against a conspiracy even Guy failed to thwart. Those are all valid concerns, to be sure. Honestly, I'm starting to fear Mr. Grimwood might be more dead set on this than Arios ever was. Still, that's exactly why we need to show him that despite the odds stacked against us, our determination is even stronger. You're absolutely right, Lloyd. It's our only hope of prevailing over him. And we will do exactly that. Now is the time for us to finish what Guy started. Right, we've got this, Tio.
We do. We also have some gearing up to do some quartzing. Oh, this is new though.
Long ago, the Septarian of Mirage, Demiurgus, chose to erase itself from existence rather than continue on. I apprised you of this before, did I not?
You did.
It wanted to keep to itself from going berserk and hurting those it was sworn to protect. Do you think it's possible Kia might end up following the same fate?
I cannot say for certain. However, it is by assuming her role as a Septarian of Zero that she conjured forth this tree, a force that rivals even the goddess. As things stand, there is no guarantee that she will be capable of controlling such an immense power for long. It is possible that, with time, Kia herself will come to the same conclusion as the Septarian of Mirage Demiurgus.
I see. Well, that's why we're here. As long as we remain standing, I won't let that happen to her.
I've come to expect nothing less.
So, you guys managed to take down Arios, huh? Man, oh man. It's hard to believe how far you've all come this past year. Talk about changing of the guards. Now the SSS has really replaced Arios as Crossbelt's most beloved heroes. What a scoop!
I wouldn't go that far. Despite everything Arios did, I don't think Crossbelt will ever view him as anything other than a hero. And that's okay too.
You've matured, Lloyd. You know that? Anyway, I don't think there's anything you guys can't overcome now that you managed to beat Arios. And you can quote me on that. At this rate, I'm already looking forward to the after party. Don't let me down, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. Indeed, it's all coming down to this. Everybody, I'm gonna take some time gearing up the folks, setting the quartz in order, looking over achievements, now that I dare look over the achievements list, and see if, because I assume that, well, obviously we have more to do, like kills and the like. I assume those things carry over so we can more easily get them on New Game Plus. I'm just gonna double check a couple of things, so tune in next time for the last or second to last episodes of Trails to Azure. Can you believe it? It's coming to an end. You hear the music already? Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.